name is Jaileen and I work at Road to Success for their elementary program. Now, if you are part of our elementary program, you know that every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we have online rallies. And all of our rallies have a theme. So this Monday that just passed, we had a rally based on around the world. So I had an idea. Why not create a video of showing you how to create a globe out of materials that you have at home. Yes, materials you have at home that you can do while watching this video with me. So before we get started, just these are the materials, and then you can pause the video to run and get these materials, and then come back, unpause the video, and do this DIY craft with me. So what you're gonna need is a box. It doesn't matter what size box. It can be a small box, a medium box, a huge box, whatever kind of box you have at home. Just grab it and then come back. You're also gonna need construction paper. Now, of course, it's gonna be a globe, so I picked out all my blue and green construction paper. But don't worry, if you're saying, but I don't have construction paper at home, that is completely okay, because you can just grab any paper, and then you can grab some crayons or markers and color in the paper, whether it's green or blue, whatever we're doing. So then you're gonna need some glue and some scissors. Now you can pause the video. Just press the pause button right there and go get your materials and come back and do this craft along with me. Because our planet is a majority made out of water, I am going to just cover this whole box in a blue paper. And like I told you earlier, if you do not have construction paper, that is okay. What you can do is just use the paper you have at home. So if it's a white paper, or even if it's like newspaper, you can use that too. And just wrap your box around with that paper, because after you glue that paper on, what you can do is just color in the water and color in the land, and it will still look beautiful. So whatever your materials you have at home, just make sure that you use those materials. So if you do not have construction paper, that is completely okay. Just use whatever paper you have at home. I'm just gonna add a whole bunch of glue to this box because I really want my paper to stick. I don't want my paper to get unstuck. I don't know if that's a word, but I'm gonna make sure that the paper is really connected to glued down to my box, and then I am going to keep gluing this other side because I want the paper. I just want blue paper all around my globe, because then for all of the land, I will then cut out the green paper and paste it. So right now we're just gluing blue paper, or as if you have whatever paper you have, you can glue it, and then if you can just color it in blue. And what I can do is just fold my paper in half and then move that there. I'm gonna fold this paper in half, and then I am going to, like this, I squeezed it down so that it can create a crease. Then I'm gonna grab my scissors. We're gonna be safe with the scissors, make sure we're holding them properly. And then we're gonna just cut that paper so we can have two. And then you see this, I'm gonna just glue that there. So I'm kind of gonna cut a little bit more because I don't need that whole piece of paper. So I'm gonna kind of like a square, and then I'm gonna glue it there. I'm gonna do the same for the other side. So I'm just gonna cut this other piece of paper. I'm gonna move my scissors over there because I don't need them anymore right now. And then I'm gonna keep gluing because I don't want to see much of that square. I want it to look like a globe. Man, this glue is really not working for me. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna cut it. Whoops! Alright, there we go. Oh, what was that? Alright. Oh, there it goes. Alright. I'm just gonna spread that glue around so it can kind of get everywhere. You know? Gonna use my finger. Definitely prepared to get messy. A little messy, not too messy. Just a tiny bit. And then I'm gonna stick. Alright. On this side. Whoops. That's a lot of glue. But that is okay because we're gonna spread it out. Let's stick this piece of paper right on the top to cover that box area that was really showing. I am so excited to see how all of this comes out. I hope it comes out looking good. I don't want to use all the glue I have because there's many more arts and crafts or DIYs that I want to do, so I want to make sure that I am using my glue smartly. So there's another piece here that's kind of sticking up. I don't know if you can see it. So I'm gonna cut that. And again, it doesn't have to be completely perfect as long as you like it. And right now, it is looking really good. So there's another piece of box that I can see there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna cut it a little bit because it doesn't need to be this big piece. My scraps, I like to save my scraps so that way I can use it for another project that I may have in mind. I rarely throw out paper. I always use the paper I have, even if they're little pieces, because I can always use them for something else. It's always good to try to be mindful of the materials you have and, you know, try to think of different ways to use them. Alright, so now that my water is all done, I like the way my box is looking. So yeah, now we're gonna move on. I'm going to try to add the land or the continents onto these boxes to give it that globe effect. So I'm gonna grab some green paper. I'm gonna cut it out however I want, whatever shape you want to use. You can definitely do that. Just be creative and create your own kind of globe. So I'm just gonna kind of try to make it look like land. So I don't want the sharp edges. And I'm just gonna cut it however I see fit. Doesn't have to be creative with it. Whatever you want to do, that's completely okay. And then I'm going to try to start gluing the land onto the globe. I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab these little pieces of paper I have here, and I'm gonna use that to create my little islands. Because you know there's islands in the world. Not all pieces of land are huge. There are little small islands like Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Cuba, Hawaii. So I'm kind of making them look like an island. Now this is my globe. This is my globe. Again, your globe can look however you want it to look. I kind of want to add a little something to my globe, so I'm going to grab one of my red markers. And then I want to do a little something. If you want to label your land, you can label your land. Now I'm going to call, what I want to do is, I want to draw a smiley face on my globe because my world is happy. And I'm going to do a little heart. So this is my globe. I don't know if you can see it. And this is my globe. This is my finished product. Those are my islands. That is my America. I know it doesn't look perfect, but I personally like it. And you guys can make, I think my world is happy. You see my little smiley face and my heart. So you guys can definitely create it however you would like. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. That is the whole point of doing arts and crafts, is using your creativity to make something that's fun and that is different and exciting. So I hope you enjoyed creating this craft with me. I hope you enjoyed getting messy with me and just, you know, enjoying our time together. And if you like this and you want to create it after this video, you can definitely do that too. Again, my name is Jaileen, and I had so much fun spending this time with you. I hope you had fun too, and I hope that you create your own little globes that you can use to decorate your house. I'm going to put this somewhere in my living room, maybe on one of my nightstands. I don't know yet. I have to think about it. But I hope that you're able to create as well. Now, be safe and get creative.